Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Stuff's Crafty Space. In today's episode, we are going to be working in my faith planner. So I really thought I had this one figured out, but I wasn't happy with it. I was just kind of making it work, but it wasn't working. So after watching a few inspiring YouTube videos, I feel like I may have found a way better solution for my faith planner. So if you want to see how I'm making this work for me, stay tuned. Okay. So in the front, I have some journaling cards that I am going to leave in here just as something really pretty to look at. And I don't know, like to feel the things. But also, if I ever want to just like journal something or jot something down, I can take one out because they are blank on the back side and write what I need to, punch it, put it wherever I want, and then add another one in there. So I just thought these were really cool. And I got this whole pack of the plastic sleeves on clearance for $1. So I'm like, I need to use them somewhere. So I'm starting this obviously in February. January is over as of today. I am filming this on Sunday the 31st because I want to be able to start using it tomorrow, which is Monday the 1st. So I'm filming now so I can set it up and have it ready to go for in the morning. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. So if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them. I love the dividers in here. The dividers are so beautiful and have such amazing sayings on them. So I really like those. Okay, for February, I already went in and wrote a verse of the day, just the verse. I have the address. I wrote the Bible address on here. So this is like Romans 5:5, and then I'm going to try to write tiny in here the verse. So I'm going to look at that every morning. I just went on Pinterest and found a February scripture writing plan, and so that's where I'm getting these from. And this is going to be I am starting a study on the first 5, where is it? So the first 5 is from the Proverbs 31, and I'm doing a plan, which is the Ephesians. So I'm going to click on that. Today, I'm going to go ahead and go through like the foundation part of it. And then tomorrow I will start on day 1. So day 1 is Ephesians. I don't know if y'all can see that. Sorry. Day 1 is Ephesians 1 through 2. So I can write that up here. And then my observation, application. And I don't know that I'm going to use that wording specifically. I just know that I'm going to have a place to write my thoughts or something that really stands out to me, that kind of thing. And they do Monday through Friday, and then the weekends, they just do like a teaching. So I won't have like a verse or anything. So this can be a more decorative side for doing that. So we are going to decorate this a little bit today, and what I'm really concentrating on is this back here. So this back here, and I'm going to put a label up here, is going to be for my prayers. And this I am going to decorate with something I printed from Print Pray Slay. So I printed this out and I just fussy cut it around it with my swivel knife so I can use these here because it's all about prayer. Prayer warrior, please pray. There's power in prayer, faithful. So I just wanted to cover this like in some prayer. And then I created this prayer request sheet. So who am I praying for? What am I praying for? And when? So, because sometimes people are like, can you pray for so-and-so? They're going to have surgery on such and such date. So then I can put that, you know, here that they're going to have surgery on that date as a reminder. It can also be a reminder that this is when they asked for prayer, and as a follow-up, you know, check with them and see how how they're doing and stuff like that. So I'm going to see how this works going forward. So this is going to be like specific prayer request. And then back here is just going to be prayers. So my prayers for the day, whatever those are. And I pray when I write is in bullet points. So that's what that's going to look like. But today, I just want to spend a little bit of time. I already pre-cut this. This is just scrapbook paper that I got in one of the pads that I'm addicted to scrapbook paper. So I am going to get my wax paper, because I definitely don't want to just start sticking these down and not know. These are stickers that I made. They are in my shop. These are the clear stickers. I don't have that option in the shop yet, even though I have that option. So if by chance you see this and you're like, oh, I really want the clear ones, just put a message in the shop, like order the white ones, but just, you know, message me or whatever and say, hey, I really want the clear ones, until I have time to update my shop for the clear stickers. So I may use some of these as well, because I'm really thinking right now, I can already see that I want this pray without ceasing to go right in the middle of this wreath right there. Perfection. It looks like it was made specifically for that. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of these off. Now, I did not cut this on my Cricut because it's not made for that. I mean, I turned it into a JPEG, but I would have had to go into Procreate and do cut lines around everything, and it just wasn't worth it to me for all of that. Although now I may be thinking differently. So I printed it on sticker paper, and then I just cut around it with my swivel knife. Except now I can't seem to separate the sticker paper from the back. There we go. Because I use really good sticker paper. So, okay. So that is going to go somewhere. Prayer works. I just love all the sayings. Here's some washi. Like a little washi strip. So I will try to link. I say try. Sometimes I forget. But the places that I get these things, so we'll try to link the shops in the description box. My shop is always in the description box, so you can always find it there. I don't know. I'm trying to see, like what I want, like up at the top. Pray it away, prayer warrior. Uh-oh, don't tear. Okay, prayer warrior. I think this is going to come down in this corner. This washi can go like right here. Maybe I can do prayer warrior and I don't know. I just know I wanted to use this. And maybe that washi doesn't get used. Maybe I just need to move that. Or move it down. So I can do the power prayer with the feathers. Okay. This, I'm thinking maybe should just go in the middle. And I can use these maybe on the February also. Okay. I'm not sure what this axe is for. I mean, like, just going into battle, I guess. How about if I do... Okay, this washi. Y'all know how much I love me some washi, but I'm not sure this is going to work, so I'm going to put this over to the side. I wish the axe was facing the other way. Does that ever happen? It's like, I don't know. It makes more sense for my axe to face a different way. Okay. Goodness. Pray it away. I mean, I have a lot of prayer stuff. Maybe I should just do some feathers. Maybe this big one. Okay. Sorry, I don't know where I was in all my talking. My son came in and interrupted me, even though I have a sign on my door that says, filming in progress, do not enter. I really do have a sign on my door that says that. But it is ignored sometimes. Okay, I think I was going to take this feather and put it somewhere. I don't want to clutter this up. But I do think that I'm going to put this one, fight with prayer, like, I don't know why I'm trying to put it underneath there. It's on wax paper. Right there. And these arrows, I don't know why. This one, I'm sorry, I'm like off camera here. Y'all can't see what in the world I am trying to do. Just gonna kind of put these around. I'm putting on the wax paper though, because I want to make sure that I'm okay with the way it looks before I commit on to the scrapbook paper. And sorry, I know I'm not talking. I'm also going to, I don't remember because y'all, I'm just terrible, but I'm going to try to remember where I got this inspiration from. It was a combination, I think, of different places. Yeah, this is not going to work. Okay, I'm going to commit. So I'm going to just put this in the middle. And I picked this scrapbook paper because it still has some like character to it, but it's not colorful. So I felt like it would be a good background for all the colors. And I really wanted to put this under, kind of like layer it. Oh goodness, I was all in there. I was all in that shot. It's nice to know that this will lift pretty nicely. Okay, there we go. And then this was over here. Oh good, the arrow's facing the right way. I didn't even realize until just now that there was an arrow there. So, Oh, I may like it better over here where I feel like the axe really should be like on the end. Yeah. Prayer warrior. And I cut them out kind of funky, I guess. I could have done a better job of cutting them out. I don't know. So this is just going to be like a little front page to my prayer section of this planner. I know I'm switching it up a bit, but the more that I'm looking at it, the more I'm thinking I don't need anything else. So I think that is just gonna be overkill and not really, yeah. So we're not gonna put that there, but I have a place for it. Okay, so now we're just going to put this in here. With a clear divider. So I'm going to put prayers up here, probably on the Cricut, and then this will be together. My prayer request, and I can always add pages to it. And then this is just going to be like, this is my prayer request, and then this is just the little divider that shows me where my prayers are. So eventually this will be like, you know, way back here. Dividing it, it won't be so much in the front. And I just took a bookmark, and I don't know if you can see it, but this is one of those tabs like that you can get in a package, and it has a sticky side. So you just stick the tab, and then it already has the punches. So you can turn any bookmark into like a bookmark that actually fits in here, but you don't have to punch it. So I'm not missing anything from that. So that's that. Now we are going to decorate a little bit of February. So now I feel like I can use this like down here. Let me take these pages out. I am so excited to get started on a new Bible study and a scripture writing. So it took me a little bit to find a scripture writing plan that only has like one scripture. When I say that, like, I think there's one on here. Yeah, like this one is Romans 8:37 through 39. Now, unless those are like the shortest verses in the Bible, which I know they're not, then I'm not going to be able to fit 3 verses right here. So I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to paraphrase or just do the meat of it. Or what I might do is, this is my little box of Bible journaling stuff. What I might do, and I have one open, is take one of these. Because I can open it up and I will have more space. So I may take one of these and lay it right on this spot and do it that way. So I don't know. I will wait until that day comes, see what the scriptures are, and then kind of go from there. So that is my thoughts on that. Okay, let's see. This, I believe, I need to do a better job of cutting these things out. I don't know. It's hard to do when I'm fussy cutting with the swivel knife. Be still. I'm talking to the wax paper that wants to blow around. Okay. So this circle I'm going to put right up here. And do I have something that will fit? Let's do love. It is February. So that is so perfect. Oh, I love clear stickers. When I made these, I didn't have my sticker paper, my clear sticker paper yet. So anyway, okay, now we have I'm going to lay all the word ones down. Like prayer works can go right there, and pray about everything can go down here. I will need all the space to write. So putting, I think the only thing I might be able to do is get some of these little feathers and put it like so. Like if I do it like this, then I should still have, that does not take up so much room. Watch, I'm going to regret it, but such is life, right? You live and learn. But I want to put some decor and make it pretty without taking up all the space. I'm going to do that. Oh, I didn't see the power and prayer one. I need to put that down. So I got these off of Print Price Lite. I don't remember if I already said that or not, so I'm saying it again. Here I can put it more on that side since that's not a thing. All right. What did I just say? Oh, power and prayer. Praise the Lord for that. I know church this morning was so good, and I am going to put that right there. 2021, there's power in prayer. It was really good this morning. It helped put things in perspective, and that was actually one of the lessons. Was one of the things that our pastor said that made me feel better as a person, is that, you know, it's okay to be concerned. It doesn't mean that you don't have faith or whatever. Being concerned is okay. Now, living in fear and being fearful is not. That's not biblical. But being concerned about things is. You just have to make sure that you bring it around to God and keep it in perspective. So I was like, whew, okay. Now I can deal with that. I had this little arrow. Where do I need it? Okay, well, needs a strong word. Let's just put it up here. There we go. I am going to try to use the rest of these because I don't want to have, let me move this feather. That's what I love about my sticker paper. It comes up so easily. I love it. And I'm okay with covering some of that up. And I put a feather over here to break up some of the flowers. Now the flowers, I feel like I might be able to cut. There I go, putting my whole body up in their picture. I need to make sure I move my camera next time. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna chance it and say that Psalms 105 is short. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably the longest one. Oh, I'll do it like this. Cheating. I'm so nervous to put them down because I don't know how long the scriptures are. 1 John 3:1. Let's just take a chance. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's big. Okay, well, I can always move it if I need to. So, actually, I think this was like the biggest flower. So I can do it like this. And I can cut this one in half. Oh my goodness. The backing. I think I'm just concentrating hard because I don't really know what I'm doing because I haven't done it. Because I was using the guided journal. And I liked it. Don't get me wrong. But it just seemed like a lot. It was just a lot of questions that I felt compelled to answer. And I'm not good with that kind of thing generally. I'm more of a free-flowing, whatever's going on, blah, blah, blah kind of person. Prompted journals don't usually work that well for me. So, all right, I have that one there. I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to take this one and cut it and see where I need to put it. And then we'll be done. I'm hesitant to decorate the this part until I know how it's going to work out. So I'm probably not going to decorate this until after the fact. And then maybe for next week I will see. So, and it also depends on if y'all want to see more of the faith journal planning or if you don't. So I just need to know if you would like to see more of my faith journaling. Oh, I forgot this one. Planning. Let me know in the comments. So, you know, I'm here for y'all because I'm going to do this regardless if I film it or not. But if I do have people that like to watch it, like the process, and I promise that next time I will be more talkative because I will be more comfortable. Like when I'm concentrating really hard on where things go and how I want it to look, it's a little different. So yeah, I was able to use all the stickers from Print Pray Slay, and between this one and what I did in here, so I'm very happy about that. I'm very excited to start this tomorrow morning, and let me know in the comment section if this is something that you would like to see more of. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss anything. And until next time, guys, y'all have a blessed day.